Hi, everybody. July 6th. Tomorrow is my birthday. I have been busy working on my house for a couple weeks and have fallen behind, but I'm going to jump in really quick because I have a parade at 4 o'clock and a potluck dinner with my whole neighborhood at 7. It just hasn't slowed down. So I'm going to do the hashtag Nothing But Neutrals hosted by Tammy at Lufa Studios. She is on Instagram. She is on YouTube, and she has things that she sells on Etsy, a little Etsy shop. So this week's prompt, she is on week 7, and I missed 6 Rolodex. So week 7 index cards. So I have these, this is what I'm going to do real quick. This will be an easy one for me to try to catch up. My son studied Welsh, and he had 1,000 flashcards he'd made. Don't ask me why Welsh. He had a friend there that he played online gaming with, and he wanted to learn the language. And the friend says, "Why do you want to learn it? Nobody speaks it here." Very, very few. He didn't even speak it. So I'm going to take, I've got 2 here. I don't know if I'll do both or one. Well, I might as well do 2. I'm going to make a postcard. That's it. I'm just going to make a postcard. Very simple. Something you can always use. So I'm going to cover it with copy dyed paper. So my son and his friend are out on everybody out here is out on their boats. I never go. I got invited again last night. Come on, go with us. I said, I just don't enjoy it. It's hot. I don't want to get in the dirty lake. A couple of years ago, I went almost every weekend. I just don't, it's just not my thing anymore. I don't know. Am I like non-social anymore or what? They love it. They all go out. They have fun. They laugh. Oh, look, it shows through. Well, we'll take care of that. This is really thin copy paper. Okay, I'm going to do 2 layers because that way we can address that issue. So they're all out. They'll come in. We've got everybody brings something. I made coleslaw. Everybody here loves my coleslaw, so I'm like, bring your coleslaw. Okay. Made that this morning. The boys smoked. Well, the one neighbor is making 2 pork butts. Smoked them on his smoker. And my son and his friend did a ton of chicken legs on the smoker. And they did something I've never heard of. It must be a Minnesota thing. It's called burnt ends. And I didn't really watch him do it. My granddaughter was here and she helped. Caleb did it. He cut the hot dogs up in little chunks. And then he layered, I don't know what he did. I know he used brown sugar and maybe barbecue or maybe a raspberry preserve. I don't know what he did. I wasn't watching. But I know it's hot dogs, and I know he used brown sugar somehow. And he smoked them. Big, huge tin pan of them. So there's that. So the boys are taking those 2 kinds of meat. And, whoops, wrong glue. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm tired. I just fell asleep in the chair watching a podcast I watch. It's called Concrete, is the guy's podcast show. And I love to learn and watch political things and things that have gone on in the government or anything. You know, I follow this guy named Peter Santinello, and he goes to all these communities, and he'll spend a few months there, and he'll interview and ride along with the cops or meet the locals and just tell about, like, Pennsylvania Dutch or up in the Amish country. He'll go there and spend time. He'll go to Alaska. He spent quite a bit of time in Alaska meeting all the different types of people that live there. The natives, the Inuits. He went way to the farthest point that's like 15 miles from Russia, and he met the people that live there. There's not one single tree there, which, how could a tree live there? I don't get it, but not even a pine. It's very interesting, but the one I watched today is called Concrete. That's the name of the podcast. And there was a movie and a book out called War Dogs, and it's a true story about these kids that by the time they were 20 years old, they were making millions of dollars. And their downfall was this contract, it's a famous case, contract that they made with the United States government to, I can't find my squeegee thing, to procure weapons for Afghanistan. And because the United States government was going to get, not weapons, ammunition. It was a government contract. And the kid was 18 when he came across this contract that was out. And it took 2 years to track down the other guy. He spent 2 years tracking down the munitions, specific ones. It was a multi-million dollar contract. And famous case. They ended up, I think one ended up dead, because I did watch the movie. But anyway, I fell asleep trying to watch the interview, and I just woke up and I'm like, oh my God. You know when you take a nap and you just feel dumber and dead? You're more tired than when you fell asleep? That's how I was getting. I'm going to put this down because now I've got this all wet. Okay, so we've got the two sides, and I'm going to stamp that side. This side I'm going to decorate. Let's do two different styles. I'll grab some pictures. This is from a book called Chinook, Montana. That would work. This would be a good advertising one. Too little. This is cute. Hobbs Dairy. That would work. People. Instruments. I don't really care for that one either. What about this one? Bowdoin. You know what I could do is save this. Bowdoin College. Bowdoin College. This is from my book about, I don't know what it's about. I think it's the book about what's that place? What is it? Edinburgh. I think it's a book about Edinburgh, but Brunswick, Maine. Oh no, that's out of a Nathaniel Hawthorne book. I got a couple of books about Nathaniel Hawthorne, and they had a bunch of pictures of his home places and where he lived and him, portraits, and those books, if you look through them in the secondhand stores, they often have really great images. Okay. Let's see. I can get this. I want it there. Actually, what I should do is cut it out first. I'll do that. Okay. Hold on. That's what I'll do. Oh gosh, then I kept waking up because I had a fly that would not leave me alone. And you know what happens when you get up and then you find the fly swatter? The fly's gone. So annoying at this time of the year. They're annoying every time of the year, but man, he was just not leaving me alone. I'm just worn out. And I had a lazy week, so I don't know what that's all about. Lazy week. Okay. Trying to catch up on my videos. I put shiplap up on my walls, and I would get some. My neighbor went to the lumberyard and I said, please pick me up some and bring it back in your truck. So she did. And then I ran out and I'm like, I'm just going to finish this. I've been putting this off for so long. So I ran into the lumberyard and I said, I need 2 more boxes of that. 2 more, 16 more. Let's see. Actually, it was 6 times 8, 48. It'd be 80, 96 more feet is what I needed. And so they put that together for me. I brought it home. Oh gosh, my daughter-in-law is telling me she's at the parade. I'm going to have to stop. Let me finish this. I suppose I need to get there, so I have to walk 100 miles. My 2 granddaughters are on a float for the church that they go. They do an Awanas program through the school year. Okay, this is going to be cut short. There's that. Now we're going to stamp it really quick, and I'm going to have to go. I always, you know what? Of course it's a parade. I should have been there earlier. It's so hot today. Not hot like Arizona hot, though. Boy, oh boy, is it hot there. Okay, let's make sure that we're up right side up. It's a nice little stamp I got at Hobby Lobby. There we go. There's that one. Where's that other card? There it is. Let's do this gas station. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's my postcard. My 3x5. 3x4, I think they are. What are they? I don't know what they measure. Index card. I saw Mitzi measured hers in her video, and I thought she said 3x4. I have at least 1,000 of them. There we go. I got a new stamp pad today. Switched out. It's so wet. Okay, that's it. I've got to go. I've got to run and watch these babies go by me and wave. The kids are so proud when they're on a float, aren't they? At 11, so they're not at the, they want to throw the candy. They don't want to grab the candy. It's cooler. Okay, 2 postcards. Oh gosh, I lost my lid to my black ink. How did I do that? Okay, here we go. There's the back side. In the front. Cute. Cute, cute. All right, guys. Sorry I have to run. I should have planned it better. Very short, very sweet. Have fun digging through your images. There's the lid. Have fun digging through your images. And, you know, I mean, if you have to just take a section, take a section. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Find the most interesting point. These guys' faces are so somber. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend.